Assalamu alaikum. Dajjal is described as a one-eyed, deceptive, and powerful leader who will emerge before the day of judgment, and who will mislead many people away from the true faith. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned his followers about the Dajjal, and he gave them many signs and characteristics to identify him. Welcome to my channel, where I explore the life and teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In this video, I will tell you about a fascinating encounter that the Prophet had with a boy named Ibne Sayaad, who was suspected to be the Dajjal, or the Antichrist. One of the companions, Ubadah ibn al-Samit, said that he knew of a boy in Medina who resembled the description of the Dajjal. He was Ibne Sayaad, a Jewish boy from the tribe of Banu Qurayza. He grew up among the Jewish minority under Muslim rule. He was known to have strange visions and to utter mysterious words, which some people thought were prophecies, and others thought were nonsense. The Prophet decided to visit Ibne Sayaad, and he took Ubadah, Umar and some other companions with him. They saw him playing with the boys near the hillocks of Bani Mughala. Ibne Sayaad at that time was nearing his puberty. The boy did not notice until the Prophet stroked him with his hand and said to him, "Do you testify that I am Allah's apostle?" Ibne Sayaad looked at him and said, "I testify that you are the messenger of illiterates." Then Ibne Sayaad asked the Prophet, "Do you testify that I am Allah's apostle?" The Prophet refuted it and said, "I believe in Allah and his apostles." Then he said, "What do you think?" Ibne Sayaad answered, "True people and liars visit me." The Prophet said, "You have been confused as to this matter." Also it is mentioned that the Prophet asked him, "What do you see?" Ibne Sayaad said, "I see a throne over water." The Prophet said, "You see the throne of Iblis, the devil. You are confused and you do not know the truth." Then the Prophet said to him similar question, "I have kept something in my mind for you to guess." Ibne Sayaad said, "It is al-Duq." So he was not able to read Prophet's mind, he mentioned little part of the word Prophet was thinking about. The Prophet said, "Let you be in ignominy. You cannot cross your limits." On that Umar said, "O Allah's apostle, allow me to chop his head off." The Prophet said, "If he is he, then you cannot overpower him, and if he is not, then there is no use of killing him." The Prophet left Ibne Sayaad, and he never met him again. Ibne Sayaad later converted to Islam after death of the Prophet. He became a scholar and a jurist in Medina. He died in 658 CE, during the reign of Muawiyah, the first caliph of the Umayyad dynasty. However, his conversion did not end the speculation about his identity as the Dajjal. The story of Ibne Sayaad shows us how the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, dealt with his enemies and non-Muslims. Some people accuse Prophet Muhammad of hating the Jews and finding reasons to kill them. This story shows Prophet Muhammad had biggest reason to kill a Jewish boy that is suspicion of being an Antichrist. But he didn't kill him. Hence proved this is a false and baseless accusation, as the Prophet had many interactions with the Jews that were peaceful and respectful. Remember, Ibne Sayaad was a Jew from Banu Qurayza about whom critics of Islam accused that whole tribe was massacred. The question is, how come Ibne Sayaad survived? He was Jew. He was from Banu Qurayza. He had spoken rudely with Prophet. He had mocked the Prophet. He was suspected of being Antichrist. He claimed that he is the Prophet. But still Prophet Muhammad forgave him. So whole accusations shatter from this hadith that Prophet Muhammad killed or hated Jewish minority. I hope you enjoyed this video, and learned something new. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to comment below, and let me know what you think about Ibne Sayaad and the Dajjal. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Peace be upon you. Reference: Sahih Bukhari number 3055. Status: correct.